Hi, Jax. It's great to see you. I am live, yes. Hello. This is, we're gonna play West of Loathing today. I only saw the trailer and I was enamored. It looks very fun. I'm already having a lot of fun. Just in the... Ah, the beads. Oh, that's amazing. This is so cool. This is a pretty interesting game, I think. It's very loud. I think... Oh, 65, holy crap. It's so loud all the time. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. Maybe I just need to turn it down on my end. Bam. Anyways, we're gonna start. Too loud? It is? Okay, wait. It's still too loud. I can turn it down. I don't know why it's so loud. I'm like turning it down all the way. Turn it down to like 5. How's that? Sound effects we could probably turn down too. How's that sound? That is pretty great sounds, to be fair. Can I just shoot this thing in? Okay, is this good? Okay, let me know if that wanted for protagonizing Betsy Yates. Reward 500 meat. Oh, interesting. This is how we choose our name? Or something. Change your character. I'm not entirely sure what's... We just go till we find a cool name. Tiger Rogers sounds awesome. I will be Tiger Rogers. Yeah! I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cowpuncher, Bean Slinger, or Snake Oiler. Interesting. These, I like Bean Slinger, and I also like Snake Oiler. I like shooting guns. Oh yeah, you should, Jex. What's on the menu today? What are you eating? I'm gonna go with Snake Oiler. Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard Snake Oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days. And also out west is where all the best snakes live. Okay, sure. It is I, Tiger Rogers. Teriyaki something. Yeah, I don't want to punch cows. It's me. I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, that's what I look like. It's pretty accurate. Ooh, muscle, mysticality, moxie, grit, gumption, and glamour are amazing stats to have. Dead eye and hornswoggling. Interesting. Oh, it can... You're a crack shot. You can bullseye a bull's eye at 300 paces. You can shoot a fish in a barrel, even if the fish is really small and the barrel is really big. Amazing. You're a city slicker and a witty trickster. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and you'll be able to afford them. This is so interesting. I didn't realize this would be so, like, D&D coded. Your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Interesting. The extent to which you are truly gritty, the higher it is, the tougher you'll be. You've got Moxie, kid, and this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting and how much damage it takes when getting shot. This is your mysticality. It affects the amount of damage you do with spells and the amount of damage you take from spells and elemental attacks from bad guys. Muscle is a measure of how beefy you are. It affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff and how much damage you take when you get hit. Ooh, whip out a snake and then whip something with it. This skill deals a flat amount of damage and poisons its target. What good is a briefcase full of snakes if you can't occasionally pull a snake out and tell it what to do? Summons a baby snake and then I can summon an adolescent snake when I level it up. Dude, this is crazy. that's my cowboy voice. I'm a cowboy. And I'm Tiger Rogers. A snake oiler. I just started this game. It's very interesting. This is my inventory. I've got literally nothing. Stomach, liver, and spleen. Your spleen capacity determines how much potions you can use in a day. Liver capacity determines how many alcoholic drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off. Your stomach capacity determines how much food items you can eat before you need a nap. You can't take naps. You can only go to sleep for an entire night. Interesting. How are you doing, Wombat? Have you ever heard of this game? I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks interesting. This weird poster appeared here one night. Ah, WASD, interesting. I wonder what that could mean. Read the spine of your books. Johnny Swift and the Curse of the Forgotten City. I love that one. Roberta Brown and the Dark Basement. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Paco Swift and the Secret of the Forbidden Hospital. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Curse of the Dark Citadel. Okay, interesting. Oh, comb my hair. You combed your hair one last time. XP, you gain 1 XP. Ah, amazing. Should I do the cowboy voice the entire time, you think? Hi, Russell. How you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw. I'll feed you a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. Nice. Good morning then. Try and do the cowboy voice all stream. I'll try. I forget voices like immediately. Like I switch voices so often when I'm trying to do the same one. I'll try though. Cowboy is not too hard to remember. Should I? Okay, it's saying maybe it's time for you to leave too. Does that mean I should let the bird go? If you love something, let it go. Does that mean if I'm leaving, maybe I will let him go? I don't want to leave him here to starve to death in a cage. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. All right. Oh, whoa, I have a huge house. Thank you, Jax. I tried. What a miss. XP gain. Woohoo! Nothing on the hat rack today. Hearth really puts the hearth in hearth at home. Hearth mentioned. Gonna miss Mom's cooking. I'm gonna miss meals with the family. Mom's pie safe. Keeps all her pies safe. Your little brother's room. Pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. On the application to dynamics of a general mathematical method previously applied to optics. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. How many different languages you need to learn about numbers? Just the title page gives me a headache. I know. It's your kid brother's toy box. Hey, he loves stuff like this. Got on a puzzle cube. I love those. So tidy. Covered in all those weird diagrams and charts. What the heck? Alright, I guess that's this house. This is like so cool. It's like 2D but 3D. Like, oh. Oh, I got my puzzle cube in my inventory. Fiddle with it. Hey! Brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figured out the last couple of moves. 1 XP. Hooray! Alright. Your family's farm. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yeah, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but is Crimbo Christmas? The one about picking locks? Oh boy. The one about desert survival? Oh boy. The one about bartering? Oh boy. Ooh, which one do we want? Let's see. I'm a snake oil salesman, so maybe bartering? I mean, desert survival sounds useful if I'm going to the desert to survive, but bartering is probably good. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Mind your meat. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Your father mostly jabs at the haystack. Time for me to leave, Dad. I'm not gonna... His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. Got a briefcase full of snakes. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Oh, my kid little brother. Ooh, dig through it. Yeah. Hey, it's a needle. I got a needle in a haystack. Who would have thought? Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. I'll give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off this stupid farm. To seek my fortune. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm gonna make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. I think meat is the currency here, guys. Just That's why they keep mentioning it. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that's statistics from before the cows came home. Oh gosh, what is with the cows came home? What is that? What is that? It'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Oh, thank you, Jax. Hey, Jake. I have a feeling I'm going to be talking a lot during this game. It's a cowboy saying? Yeah, but like, it feels like they keep talking about it like it was like some calamity or something. If you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. Great, thanks. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Well, let's see. This game definitely seems like the type... No, time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Alright, fine, I'll go west. This is the type of game that seems to, Going west, young man? Yes. Reward exploration is what I was trying to say there. There we go. Ow. That horse looks so funny. Boom, boom. What? What are those, turnips or carrots or something? Whoa. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom operator? What? Why would they need a boom operator? 200 miles later? Dirt water, 300 miles. What? Whoa! Yeah, come back! Well, the bad news is you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, so now you got no ride, no meat, no prospects. Good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Town of Boring Springs. Turnip. It is a turnip. Turnip. You got an item, a Dutch turnip. Excuse me, mister. You know, secret? Well, too bad. Hey, buddy, where's the bar? Alright. On the door reads, "Gone drinking." It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching pipe. Got an item, broken board. Nice. Ow, dang it. Ow. Need a horse. I got no horse and no money to buy a horse. Oh, it's poop. It makes a funny sound though. Buffalo gals, won't you? Alright, let me see if I can read this book on minding your meat. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Gives you the Dickerin skill. You read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. You got the skill Dickerin. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. You gain 60 meat. Done and done. Nice. Let me see. So now I have this skill, which you drive a hard bargain and you never let anyone sell you the long end of the stick. 30% discount at stores. Nice. Perfect. And now I have some money, which is somewhere, I'm assuming. I don't know where it is. Money's not kept here. Oh, I got a map now. Oh, damn guide to Boring Springs, and it's environs. Town of Boring Springs. Alright. Oh, there it is. 60 meat. What's this say? Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. Ow. Let's talk to this guy. Step right up. Brad's the name, but train's the game. Oh, is it Braid? That rhymes with trade? Because you seriously doubt his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. Oh, oops, I skipped some. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I am trading locks of soap and sticks of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning skidder who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to the adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Let's see if we can get some free dynamite with our dickering. Sir, I must admit that you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. You got it, dynamite. Alright, so we gotta look for some soap, maybe? For a lock? No trades right now, thanks. Alright, they're closed. You approach the weird cactus hybrid man. Cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. My name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Ah, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me gets me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a bit boring. Yeah, I bet. Wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do ya? Nah, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Alright, I guess. Alright, so we gotta find a newspaper for Bill. We gotta find a soap for Braid. And we gotta get a horse. Should we go sheriff or bar first? Go sheriff first. Boring Springs Sheriff's Office. I like how there's so many misspelled words. I'm a stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff of these parts. A horsey? Horsery? Yeah. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? It depends on the work. How does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted them out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need someone smart, tough, and or slick to fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. The sheriff. I'll stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending a deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. Takes a pistol out of his desk and hands you. You got a deputy pistol. Deputy! You deputized the gun? You're new in town and maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write you down where the Fricker Gang hideout is for you. Makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location, the Fricker Gang hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. I got a gun! That was easy. Wait, let me see. Can I read these? Wanted for bird theft, Naked Mike Bernstein. 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist, a blind person at Yuma's marshal's office. Blimey Fricker for face thieving. Ooh. I see Fricker hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my son? Okay, no, sorry. You can't rescue him until you do. I mean, I could, but there wouldn't be much point. Alright, give me a second. What's this over here? There's a dirty mug here. Nice. Alright, let's go to the bar. You look into the saloon and the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat? Damn it. Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. It ain't proper. Points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check the box. Look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. Floppy Derby. You grabbed a hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. Gives you a friendly, if so much, twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Like I got a little hat on. Oh gosh, Pete's... It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, without even looking at it, it's absolutely disgusting. Do we dare? Yeah, it's full spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from distance, it smells horrible. You are now on your hands and knees peering into the filth encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Wait, is there something shiny at the bottom? Oh gosh. This is my sense of exploration and need to look everywhere is they know me so well. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness of the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinky brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at the mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender! You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glug. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to wander. Search! Your finger make contact with something. You pull your hand out. Hi, KX. How are you doing? You came in at a weird time. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly. Aw. Yeah, I don't usually stream on Wednesdays. Not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations! You got an item, nasty ring. Hooray! Alright, today I'm playing West of Loathing, which is a very interesting, funny game. Yeah, so I only play Portal once a week on Tuesdays, unfortunately. It's very funny and it's very interesting. It's kind of, it's like the game where you just kind of walk around and talk to people and grab stuff, which I actually enjoy a lot. Did we not get our nasty key? We gotta go here, but I want to talk to all these people first. All right. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I got all kinds of things. For instance, Godfrey Daniels, there's a hole in my tent. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Do I want to spend like a third of my money? Never mind. Maybe I'll come back. Hello. Okay, this guy's... Walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Tiger. What brings you to the backwater? Ask about work. The usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I reckon talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Test chamber is looking pretty good, with lots of secret doors and friendly induced way of interacting 3D hexagoids. Ooh. Amazing. I can't wait. I love secret doors. And companion cubes. My two favorite things. Let's see. Railroad. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. For back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and have a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that.
Hello there.
Hello. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the darn cows. Okay, what is with the cows, dude? I'm so scared of cows. Lots of opportunity there. She paused for a few seconds, I thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hustler is always needing help since he hurt his leg. And there's no account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. The hustlers. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement, some cowpoke and some gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. You don't like the basement? I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Talking perfectly West Side sounding. Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad my ex. yeah. That's my so good cowboy accent. Howdy, I'm Tiger. Howdy, Tiger. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. Well, how's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business booming? Nice. No, I made the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're drinking here? Here drinking instead? Yep. And me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Nice. Woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. All right. Oh yeah, I found this mug. Much obliged. And in the recovery mug and collect your bounty. 25 meat. Who's a lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? Is the shooting starting? I guess when I go into the basement and fight some goblins or whatever I'm doing down there. Well, mission accomplished, I reckon. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Wait, let me... Who's a lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a ranger from nearby. A real tough broad. I don't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost your whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustration about it. Ouch. I know, look, I got 85. This is the currency here, apparently. The currency is meat, which is very interesting. Oh, this guy's playing piano. Oh, here I am in the... Ooh. Oh, I don't... I want to talk to this guy. Oh, fine. All right. I don't like whatever that is. What is that? What is that? Who's that? The currency's meat. What the? Oh, pile of old newspapers. Perfectly. Boring Spring Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Perfect. I can give that to Cactus Man. Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. I guess we never establish your age. Good thing the legal drinking here age here is can reach the top of the bar. Nice. Hey buddy. The goblin shouts, "Bree Yark!" Attack. I guess I'll attack the goblin. Oh gosh. All right. Let's see here. This is our first attack here. This is our first encounter. I have my attack pistol. My pistol attack, which will deal 7 to 8 damage. I have my melee attack, which will do 4 to 5. Ooh, my snake whip costs 1 AP. How many AP do I have? It doesn't say. Surrender. Ah, I would never. Okay, let's do a pistol attack. Oh, I also have dynamite. We'll do 20 damage. I only have 1 dynamite though. We gotta be careful. We don't want to waste dynamite. Assuming your target. Oh, I just used a weak fungicide. Won't end your turn. This will deal 25 damage to target, assuming the target is a goblin. It is, and it'll do it. Okay. Oh, action point. I have 1 action point. Okay, so these cost action points, and these don't. I killed him. Victory! Having dispatched a goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a good job well done. You gain 3 XP. Yeehaw! Skill up Moxie level 2. Alright, I did it. That was easy. Howdy. Hey, good to see you again, Tiger. I took care of that goblin. Take your kindly, Tiger. I knew you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. Grab a bag of meat. Here you go. At least I can do by way of like 200 meat! Oh my goodness, we're meat rich. This is amazing. All right, now, sure. Okay, so now we gotta, yeah, 200 meat is. I give this guy a newspaper. Give him a newspaper found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind in the outhouse at Oral Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Oh, 3 XP. Okay, so at Oral Mine. Behind the outhouse at Oral Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my files before you leave. There he goes. These guys are closed. Okay, so now let's go. The English in this game actually had the written English they would use back in 1800. It would be funnier. Yeah, I think it's definitely not super historically accurate. But it is very funny. This guy. Alright, let's go take out some bandits, I guess. We got a gun. Oh, this guy's sleeping. Thud Fricker. The Fricker King's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. I'll just ignore him. I'm not gonna shoot a sleeping man, but I ain't gonna wake him up either. Right, a pile of stuff the Fricker King stole. Find his keepers. 25 meat, a recovered mug, and a pair of silver cufflinks. Ooh. What's this? Oh, I need a foraging for a beer barrel cactus. Interesting. Just shoot him. It seems feel so wrong. One of the Fricker boys dozed in a bathtub. Tie him up. Oh, can you pass the soap? Ooh, I need soap. I'll tie him up. Ah. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together, and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. You got a perk? Honorable. Let the sleeping bandit lie. Yeah, I'm an honorable guy. I just want money. I don't want to kill nobody. I do have a gun, and I killed that goblin. And cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with an eye patch is quiet. But you gather that his name is Snap, and that squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Leave without alerting them. Unnecessary violence. Oh, okay, I see. I can't walk past them though. It depends on how I'm feeling. This stance very, very well change as the game goes on. Depending on how the game forces me to... As soon as the game forces me to do something... I mean, I guess I have to... Let me see. Where's the door? The door's right back. I can't go. Man, okay. Approach them at the top. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one with the eye pouch raises an eyebrow at you. Without the eye pouch. Hurry here. How'd you get past Dud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Bimmy. It's me, Bimmy, your brother. He squints at you. Bimmy, you ain't Bimmy. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. Don't take but one eye to see you're full of dead man. Oh gosh. All right. I guess lying. They weren't as stupid as I thought. All right, we're gonna have to use an attack pistol. So this is. Why am I shooting the barrel? Oh, he's got a barrel. Oh, I just died. I guess that's fair. At least they were kind enough to drag her outside after they beat you unconscious. Yep. Wow, that was very fast. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. That is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense, you feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay, you're probably right. Thud's almost off in the desert. He'll probably be fine. I have keep inventory on? Yeah, I think so. I don't think that did they bother to rob me? No, it looks like I got everything still, including the stuff I stole from them. Amazing. Can I steal this guy's soap? Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do have that nasty ring on. Interesting. Oh, I got some muscles and some mysticality and a whole bunch of moxie. Interesting. Well, yeah, you know, I'm a snake oilsman. Gotta have a briefcase full of snakes. This is my father gave them to me, and he got it from his father. It's been passed down for generations. All right, let's see if we can talk our way out of this one, because I don't think I can beat these guys in a firefight. I think it means that I can only drink one drink before I start getting sleepy. All right, hey boys, deal me in. It's Bimmy, your brother. Sure I am. Ask me anything. All right, what's your mom's name? That's easy, Mrs. Fricker. Reaches for her. Say now, let's not be hasty. A heretofore unseen member of the Fricker gang sneaks up behind you and knocks you unconscious. At least, okay. All right. All right. Let's see, we can get this done. I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll shoot the door to hell. Alright. Okay, so trying to shoot this target will hit a sturdy barrel instead. I see. So that guy's protected. Oh, but he also only has... Oh, yeah. This guy's got a barrel in front of him, providing cover. Can I get some cover? Can I throw some dynamite at him? How much is this? I'm gonna deploy a snake. Whoa. Oh, it broke the barrel! Oh, sick! Shoot him! Get him, snake! Oh, dude! This guy sucks. Woo! You know the game's not easy when not seen in some time. Person sneaks up behind you and knocks you unconscious. Yeah. Random person just came and knocked me out. Leader of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff is proud of you, though not sure how your mother would feel. Yeah, well, at least I didn't shoot the sleeping ones. Time to recover sheriff's store. Woo! Glamour level 2. Mug on the table. Ah. Got so many mugs I can exchange. Pile of Fricker's ill-gotten gains. 50 meat. Grab that door. Should go back to the sheriff as soon as possible. All right. Is this guy still sleeping? I lost my chance to grab the soap from him, but oh well. All right, I guess we just walk away now. What does it say? And it's environs. Okay. Alrighty. Ow. Talk to the sheriff. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison is just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? And 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. Whoa, 400 meat! Got another little task for you. If you got the time, should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. A new lock. Oh yeah. That door does not look like it fits in there properly. Cell looks much better with the door. Back in its place. More Sally. This guy sell locks again. Step right up, Braid's the name and trades the game. How, Braid? What you trading? Trade locks for soap? And a sticker. I don't have soap. Darn it, how do I get soap? I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Which is so not a name. Takes your needle, hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. How do we get soap? Found these mugs. Much obliged. Ouch. Alright. 1,000 meat! Oh, darn it, we're low. What do we do? What do we do here? We're running out of stuff. Okay. Maybe we can, I guess we can try to reason with him. 1,000 meat for a horse seems mighty steep. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Ah, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, gosh, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch it myself except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same place. Oh, man. I could totally get a horse with this. Draws 3 pictures on your map. You discover a new location or a whole mine. Ooh, I can get my shovel there. Hello, hello. Oh, what? Man. File Explorer. Boring Springs Boneyard and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they lack environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. You should send it back here. Oh, bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Alright, perfect. Ooh. Needle! Needle! Oh, we got so much, gonna get so much dynamite. Ow. Alright. Go here, get our shovel. Behind the outhouse. This is where Bill said to look. Hey, wasn't kidding. Now this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Got an item shovel. Nice. This definitely does not... So some meat ore? Wait. Meat ore? What? Wait. They mine it? From the mountain? It's an ore? How does that work? Instructions for the cargo elevator. Examine the controls. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads, Level 1, blasting cap storage. Level 2, plungers, both kinds. Level 3, tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Blasting, plungers, and tools. I think we'll leave it alone for now. Let's look around first. Ooh, unrefined meat nugget. Oh, dude, what the heck? At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Oh, we needed some plungers, huh? What does a plunger do? Plungers both kinds. Caveman discovering fire. Oh, that kind. Plungers. The sign lied, though. There's only one kind. Detonation plunger. Blasting cap. These crest are labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside of quotes like that. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these parts open. Tools. Oh, pick lock. Oh, you use a needle to pick locks. Meat nugget aren't most nuggets meat anyways. Yeah, but also it means nugget as in you took it out of a cave. It's very... How you doing, Garden? You have managed to lock the toolbox, but the needle's ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Nice. Collecting all sorts of tools. It's a vegan nugget, sure. I guess apparently cows are like murderous in this reality, so it makes sense that we wouldn't want to farm them. Grab one. Grab one of the crates, open crowbar and blaster cap. You got a blaster cap. I have no idea what that does, but great. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. I think this guy just does random, like, things. This makes you nervous. Surely this is fine. Press the plunger, nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a plastic cap. Okay, well. Okay, you're thinking of putting yourself in grave danger. Great. Woo! And in we go. 64 paper. Oh, shiny silver. Oh wait, they have silver in this game. Dark horse barely approach her. How'd you get behind that? Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverts away from you. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. Reach out to pat her on the nose. The horse ducks and steps further back in shadows. Oh, come on. Yeah. Take a handful of oats out of her bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away with you from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt to hide in her own shadow. Come on, please. I guess I'll eat these oats myself. You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these they're powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-answer with a triple wave. Stay perfectly fine. Can I pet her? Oh, the horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her in the nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Huh? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. So she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. We did it. What? Bum, bum. Can we pick this back up, or is this done? I guess it's done. 1 of 3 horses. Done. Boring Springs Boneyard. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Woo, mug. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. Showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1860. Dig up the grave to fight him? A skeleton! You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. What the heck? Oh, I guess I'm fighting skeletons here. I guess I'll shoot him. Does shooting work on skeletons? I guess it does. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna deploy snake. Go snake, go. Oh my goodness, he's gonna kill my snake. Get him, snake. Oh darn it, he's still alive. No, snake. Oh, you done did it now. Shoot him dead. Aw, man. Put a Captain Skeletons on natural animation. 12 HP, XP, yeehaw, scale up. Deadeye level 2, you got an item Old Cavalry Saber, and you got an item Gold Tooth. Sweet. Wow, look at me, I've got so much stuff. Alright, I guess I'll fight this guy now. Alright. Oh. Oh, look, my attack does like 10 to 11 now. It was like 6 to 7 last time, wasn't it? I can just shoot this guy. Woo! Yeehaw! Bitch County level up 2. Oh, it's a pale horse! It's very pale. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that starts easily. Hello there, hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nah. Well, that's a little strange. How did you do that without opening your mouth? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Yep, still cold. Alright. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Yep, still cold. Yep. Okay. Hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could add some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Yeah. Left in a calm conversation, came back from a fight with a skeleton. This game has got a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm now having a calm conversation with a ghost horse, I'm assuming. Add some grave dirt to the oats to make them spooky so that the horse will eat them. Sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them and then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Which are Timothy Cotrain, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cotrain, beloved daughter. Silas Cotrain, a baby. Oh gosh. Alrighty then. I just wouldn't stay put. Alright, I think we're done here. Last place for the horses, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Whoa. One of those rocks is real shiny. Real shiny rock, woo! Yipes. The snake is looking sleepy, but not that sleepy. Alright, I guess we'll fight a snake. I could just shoot it. Do I have just unlimited bullets? Sorry. I only care about my snakes. You've slain a snake! Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Tiger. Progress towards next skill up 7 out of 10. Collected 1 venom and 1 medicine. Yay! I mean, if they're all just... Ah, they're quick! Ow. Ow. Darn it, this one... Ow. I've been poisoned. Ow. Ow. Shoot it. Woohoo! Collected 1 venom and 1 medicine. Gumption level 2. What does a gumption do? Speed, maximum AP, spleen capacity. Oh, my spleen's up. No, it's not. I guess it's just 1. Am I gonna die? I think it seems like my level restarts after I'm done within a fight. Or my health? Yeah, okay. These guys. I have 2 action points now! Yo! I can shoot him twice! Maybe not. I don't know how action points work, apparently. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna die! Quick! Shoot him! Woofda. Can I have your spleen, pretty please? Spleen cap, yeah. 2 venom and 2 medicines. Woo! I need my spleen. Oh my goodness. What the heck is wrong with that horse? Oh my goodness. Hey, buddy. This snork has gone snake crazy. This snork, did I say? This horse has gone snake crazy. Or maybe it was some other kind of crazy before. Crack. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? Yeah. It's cool, alright? Don't be cool. Don't freak out on me. Huh? Look him in the eyes. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pass the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Arr. You calmly look at the horse in the eyes. One of them fixates in a glassy thousand-eye stare. Thousand-yard stare. The other is revolving madly in the socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You hungry, boy? Got a little treat for you. Sure. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a whinner. Hopefully he's heading home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Is there anything else over here? No. Alright, we did it! You don't have to walk all the way back over your hit or click the map icon to travel. Fine, I will. These guys. Back to the town of Boring Springs. Go talk to this guy. I got all your horses back. I don't know how you spot her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating the loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't think enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Oh man, he gave me exactly 1,000, so even if I had nothing, I could still get a horse. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking at the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna get Doc Alice to look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Never know. She just shut herself up in her office, said she won't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. All right, let's see. Talk to him. I got some nurse. I got some whiskey. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she made house calls. All right, hold on. Here, Rattle, she enters, unlocks the door. Hey. Oh, you got a lot of TNT in here. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She held her hand. Whiskey, stat. Maybe I don't give it to her. We hold it for ransom. She scowls at you. Well, what the heck did I let you in here for then? Oh. Okay, fine. Well, let me explore your house. Stuff is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. Alright, fine. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Whoa! Pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Woohoo! Leveled up! I plucked my eyebrows and now my muscles are bigger. Amazing. Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? This is very close to the fireplace. Alright, I guess I'll give you whiskey. She cracks up the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. And then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point take. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed forsaken hellhole. You should be less cheerful, Doc. Survey the books on Ella's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Make like a tree and leaf. Oh no, ads! Hey, Jax! Really? I don't understand ads, how they work. I guess they just ended, hopefully. I need to like put a thing where it like actually tells me because I'm very bad at looking at that. Alright, which book should I grab here? I don't... Which one should I look through? Apparently goblins are just a thing, so maybe we should... Number 2, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. Number 3, someone got mad at you because you were curious how to get a specific nameplate on Discord. What? It's a weird thing to get mad about. Garden, you said 2 numbers there. I'm gonna go with number 3 because that one is also kind of... Oh, I can leaf through all of them. Never mind then. You start flipping through a goblin language book. Yeah. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is a goblin word for hour. You'll have learned to speak goblin, sort of. Woo! Goblin tongue! Alright, what's The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson? This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Haha! At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Ah. The 3 sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Sliding Lady Night Show, and I'm like... And then they're like, it's right in your face. What the heck? What? That's so weird, Jax. Like that, I think, yeah. I think that guy's weird. Alright, let's see. This book tells the story of legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Alright, is that it? I just came in here to... Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... Bye, KX! Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Yeah, that's weird. Sorry that happened, Jax. So, some people are... got some issues, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? This whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of living? Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. Nice, I guess I'm outside confirmation that I'm gonna lose my darn mind. But how is that even possible? It is impossible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's friends, neighbors, husbands. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Man. Alright, well. I'll leave you two drinking, I guess. What's the deal with the TNT? So when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits, so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? No way I'm taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. That took me a second. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fellow out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out in the world somehow. Magic like the bean slingers use? Bean slingers? Never heard of any bean slingers raising the dead, have you? That'd be one heck of a can of beans. Alright. About the necromancer. Assuming he's this, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? Gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if I was gonna pick someone to go up against necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares at you, hard at you, and takes a swig of her bottle, saying nothing. It sounds like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done. For your friends and everyone. You can see the gears turning in her head. Bates doing nothing anyway. Bates locking herself in a house full of TNT and jerking herself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away, then shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me, and maybe we'll find a guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Possible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens her eyes. Alright, kid, what the heck? I'll give it a shot. Cool. Oh, nice. We got a friend. What's this guy doing? I guess I lost the opportunity to get soap. So now I can't get the lock for the sheriff. You sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses might get mighty attached to their riders. Once you buy one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? The basic model, the shifty looking dark one, the spooky pale one? Give me the one with the crazy eyes. No worries, Wombat. Which one should I get? I kind of want to get the crazy eye one because he's very funny. What do you guys think? Basic models, too boring. Let's see. Like, he's just so funny just looking at him. My heart desires a crazy one, you're right. Okay, I gotta warn you, this house seen some stuff. But I'll give him for 1,000 meat. Something wrong with him? Not as much, he's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off the Thousand Cent Gulch to chew on the loco weed that grows there. That makes him see crazy things? I think it's more like he does this to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. I'll be intrigued. I'll take pretty much. I guess, yeah, you were right. Yeah, here, thanks. Here's the keys. Right safe. Ooh, we get to choose a name. Tim? No. Let's see. My name's Tiger Rogers. Gotta come up with a what's a name for a horse that's just as good as Tiger Rogers? Leopard? I don't know. Steve, you're right. Steve Rogers. Sure. It's too late now. That's him. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary nap. Welcome to the neighborhood. Southeast west map. Southeast west map. Perfect. Whoa, what the? Junior horse Steve Rogers. I guess we're leaving then. Circa 1890. No. Well, but that's not exactly what's going on here, but my last name is Rogers and Garden came up with the name Steve, so it was a very funny coincidence. Oh, I have a shovel now. I can dig stuff up. Oh, yeah, I should give all these mugs back. Nice. Oh yeah, I got some money now. Let's play poker with these guys. Can I play? Look, I have some meat. Let's play. Put 20 meat on the table and sit down before the casino. One of them shuffles a card sloppily and deals a new round. You got a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. I guess since I have the moxie, I might as well use it, right? Eat this! All in, suckers! Sweat gushes from their faces as they read the how to play poker card again, but eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Alright, rate them in a week. You show them pairs of 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 3 jacks and 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush. 2 through 6 and hearts. Hornswoggle them. You spend the jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, to the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents, oh hey, look over there. They look, and when you look back, they don't notice the 10 meat missing from each of their piles. Collect their winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Okay. Are you Susie Cotran? Oh yeah, there was the freaking the graves. How do you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into whiskey. Saw it happen, saw the whole darn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender says it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up a blaze, just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from bottle to bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here, and I had no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was my rifle. It's all I got left of anyone. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a darn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Woo! Alright, new mission. Cotran Ranch. Oh! Maybe we can find some soap here. Man, dude, cows did this. Cows did this. Apparently, something behind the store is making some pretty awful noise. Oh. Someone's in the middle of fixing a knife. Varmint skin and knife. Pies were not safe. Not the... Oh, jeez, what the heck? Mad cow disease hit the ranch indeed. House is the only thing standing. Ow. Okay, fine. Do we want to go fight the demon cow? Oh, that's where the guns are there. Okay. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna want to make it to that. You're not gonna make it to that save without dealing with it. All right, I'll deal with it. Jeez. Pyrobove. Shoot it. Shoot it. Oh, jeez. All right, we killed whatever that was. Susie's rifle, yay! Okay. It is very... You never know what's gonna happen. All right, let's go bring that back. And then maybe we'll get a new friend. We'll have a whole gang to go to West with. Yep, here she is. Find my rifle yet, stranger? Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Tiger. Thanks, Tiger. I can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time to me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you, head west. Just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Alright, yay, now we got 2 people. Oh, shovel it. Whoa! I didn't know I could shovel the poo. Get some XP from poo shoveling. This guy got soap. Oh, he's just rubbing it in my face. And grab the soap from the tub when I had the chance. Oh, I can jump. I didn't realize there was a jump button. Whee! Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. Nope, that's the wrong button. To get the soap, because I really like to do everything. No, this is the wrong place. I think I lost the opportunity, though. That was my one opportunity. I was thinking I'd tie him up first and then get the soap, but no, instead. Apparently the soap just doesn't exist anymore. How unfortunate. I guess we'll leave. Once you leave Bourne Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure ready to leave? Can we talk to this guy? I think this guy's just a drunk. Wait. I think we've done everything. We've got our horse. We've talked to everybody. The only thing is the lock for the soap, which is unfortunately not something we can do anymore. Okay, how do I let them know when I'm ready to leave? I guess I'll just leave and see what happens. And you learn to jump. That's true. Can I buy anything else from this guy? No. Okay, fine. Alright. Alright then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need is now is a partner. Someone to share the trail with. Someone you can rely on for emotional combat support. Oh, I can only take... Not recommended to go alone. I can only take one person? Oh no. Who the heck is Crazy Pete? Who was that even? Is that the guy that was by the front door? I don't think I want to take Doc Alice and Susie. Okay, Doc Alice is a doctor. That seems useful. Susie has a rifle. That seems useful. But also I have a rifle. I took the deputy with me, I guess. Oh, I mean, we already made plans to kill that necromancer with Doc Alice. Susie's fine on her own. I think we'll take Doc Alice. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. That's true, but Crazy Pete's crazy, so... I might play this game again one day and we'll try to get, like, I think there's, like, different endings or something. I mean, there's a lot of, like, alternating paths, so... It's definitely a game we could play again. One last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise I'll give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? You can always change this later in the options menu. I think for the first playthrough, we'll just have you do it for me. Random person. Here. Alright, then let's go! You consult the southeast-west map that Hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. Head for Dirtwater. Woo! Alright, new place. Day one, the first day of the rest of your life. That's true. Alright, Steve. I can, like, comb him. A glurka noise. It's your partner. Oh, it's... she run out of whiskey. What'd you say, Alice? If we're gonna look at this necromancer business, I figured we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research on the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries? Territory cemeteries. See if there was a pattern. You okay? Yeah, sorry. Anyway... Territory cemeteries. Anyway, there's one not too far away from here. The Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking for find a way to lay the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense. Room for rent, inquire within. Another bar. The Jewel Saloon. There's a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoon already. Sicko. You know I gotta do it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as it goes. Actually, glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, and this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts in the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of people's mouths who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Ugh. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. The smell, like someone ran over the skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It sounds like your hand. It feels like your hand is dissolving. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Filthy porcelain cow. It was worth it! Wellman stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to it at all. The piano player is not very good at his job. Slop for 5 meat. See bartender for darts. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Jax. We're in a new town now with new people to talk to. Hey, come out there allowed to drink without hats on. Oh yeah, what the heck? These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. They're engrossed in conversation, leave them be. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Oh, there's Doc Alice. Well, howdy there. Nice. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Salon. Hi, thanks. I'm Tiger. Glad to know you. For Tiger, folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, eat, Jax, eat. Eat your teriyaki. Teriyaki. Nice to meet you, Lloyd. The old man by the piano. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with the mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I poked around in him myself, but I lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Just try to fix him. You lift the piano piano player's coat to reveal a hatch in his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Alright. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. 5 mysticality! There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and spronging and clicking noises coming off the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Let's come back to this later. Alright, once we have 5 mysticality, I suppose that's something we'll do. What do we have right now? We have 2. Or 3? What is between base and current? Huh. Maybe something we're holding gives us more or something. Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell stories, but no one was buying. Too weird of stories. Fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter now, anyhow. He got to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He's lost his mind in a mind. What now? You know what I mean? He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down. And as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. He seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, nice. Perfect. Alright, I got us a room. I see you found the local watering hole. Yeah, it's decent. Let me know if you find a whiskey hole, though. Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. This is our room, then. Call yourself a red-bellied, green-footed jerk. You get, in fact, angry. Better not sell yourself anymore. You get angry and you're liable to pass out. What the heck? Why do I want to be angry? Nice view from up here. There's a postcard on this little table. A blank postcard. I can sleep. Oh, we can go outside. Oh, perfect. Okay. Can I get some darts? The The sign on the billboard says to see you for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. I'll see you later. I gotta look like she's moved to talk. Poker room. Rules. It says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Any player holding a 9 of spades must immediately double their bet. Trays are wild and 8s of spades are double wild. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck immediately loses the game. I guess that's fair. 4 cross-eyed jacks of spade must be replaced with a pair of 3s of hearts, but lose against 2 one-armed jacks of hearts. 3 5s of clubs and 3 9s of hearts count as a royal reverse straight. 4 9s are worth the same as 3 trays, but are twice as valuable as 3 trays. Okay. Table's full up. There's an empty table. Let's save poker for later. Poor old Ellsbury. What did he see? Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, huh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Alright, okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. You discovered a new location, Fort Cowardice. Alright, be right back. Well, the chef prepares ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Full slop, a pot, stove top, slop pot. I'm still looking. Chef is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Like, too busy watching dishes, pay attention to you. That's fair. Alright, well. Oh, so I'm angry now. I've got an angry. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Muscle 3 mysticality, and 3 moxie. Oh, I have enough mysticality right now? How does that work? Alright, but I guess I got mad, so now I can fix a robot. That's how that works. Let's see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Yo. Hey, Lloyd. I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. It sounded much better. Thanks to Heat Tag, I'd offer you a free room exchange, but you already got one. Woohoo! 20 XP! No worries, Lloyd. See you later. Anything I can help you with? Nope, everything's right. If you're looking for work, you might ask the jailhouse. Perfect. Alright, let's go check out Dirtwater Mercantile. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, it's an actual store. Look at that. Disposable binoculars. That's interesting. Modern snake oiler. Plum pudding. Shovel. I need to actually, because I'm a snake oiler, I need to actually get some snake stuff, I assume. Tooth powder. Oh, use to discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point. Oh. Sell value 20 meat. Want to look at more than one thing through them? Too bad. I guess I'll get it then. If it unlocks a new area. I already have a shovel. Increase your muscle for the rest of the day. New snake oiling skill. Oh, we gotta be careful though. We don't have that much money. There's an old back issue of the popular magazine for snake oilers. We have dynamite. Soda crackers. Tooth powder. Blood sausages. I think we'll get this and then everything else is only if we actually need it. Because we could use some skills. Alright. See here. Issue 192. This is an old issue of a popular magazine for snake oilers. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine, a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Gives Expert Poisoner, a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Ooh, I like Expert Poisoner. I like passive skills. Plus poisoning seems the best. This seems good. Fascinating stuff. You got a perk expert poison. Unfortunately, you got so distracted thinking of a new kind of poison that you misplaced the magazine. Rats. Alright. Oh, hello. You got a cool hat on. Ethel's make fun of— oh. Ethel make fun of my hat again. She's taking her teeth home in a bag. That's really funny. The horses? The horses all look so funny in this game. I don't know. 50 meat for some flowers? Girl, you crazy. What's this? Sponsored by LT&T Post Office. Oh, one of those newfangled telegraph machines. Hi, I'm Tiger Rogers. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Thanks anyways. Jail. Hey, you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to leave and leave. I don't really want to be the sheriff, but I'll offer to help. You need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there, cells are over yonder. Points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Let's see here. Wanted poster, wait. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. Wasted. The Stripy Hat Gang for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Not just now. It's a wanted poster. Wanted poster. If accuracy is important. Wanted. The House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. 500 meat. If you're wondering if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house, you wonder if the house is named after them or they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. We might come back. We might come back. I want to check out the— oh, look, they got so many cells in here. It's such a bigger house. Empty cell is all ghosty. Yeah, what the heck is with this? Lot— ooh, there's empty lots available. Interesting. What? A lot of empty lots. Not a lot available past this point. Okay. Alright, I guess if there's nothing else to do... we go take out some bandits. Take no location and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. Let's see here. 1,000 meat. Cavern Canyon. Should probably do the one that's easier first, hopefully. Oh, dude, my map is huge. What the heck? There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. We'll go to Desert House, I suppose. You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what you find. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here for quite a long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. You found an item of skull chips, you found an item, a handful of loose teeth, and an old wedding ring. Interesting. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside. What was that? Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid full-on fracas. I don't know what that is. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yeah, Sneaky is my middle name. Alright, if you say so. Thanks. Oh, I'm sneaky. Amazing. Alright, Alice, what do you think? Seems like these guys are preparing for intruders. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky if you want to avoid a fight. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find a lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you fairly little anticipation. Okay, makes sense. Steve. I'm super sneaky, look at me, guys. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. From the side of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang aside. Back off for now. Can we... okay, fine. Oh. What the heck? Why is there suddenly a whole bunch of them? Gonna whip it. Action. What the heck? Skill. Scattergun blast. Each opponent will take 3 damage. Oh, Alice is helping me. I can do Alice stuff. Okay, yeah. Take him out, Alice. Oh, and she can heal too. This is amazing. You'll never take us alive, and we'll also never pay rent. I think is what he said. Very fast. Jeez, I'm taking a lot of damage. All right. Oh, that was the only snap. Oh, I see. How much do I have? I'm a little bit low. Amazing. Okay, he's got 6 left. Bam. Nice. Man, with Alice, we'll never lose. Just has been served for the old house gang. 30 XP, yeehaw! Skill up, grit level 2, got a item bag of ears and such. Oh. Desert gang 6 gun and black boots. Hooray! Oh, nice. What does black boots do? Maximum AP and Moxie. These already black boots have been thoroughly boot blacked. It must have been stolen from somebody with both fashion sense and meat in abundance. Nice. And I like... What is this? Wait, so this one does 6 to 7. This one does 4 to 5. Oh, okay, perfect. So this is... And then I think... What does this do? This one does 3 to 4. This one does 5 to 6. Like that. Melee attack damage and spell damage. There's a lot of snakes in this briefcase. Melee attack damage. I can send a correspondence wizard who works there. I can send this to my family. They said I should send it to them, so I should probably do it. Skull chips. I don't know. I think that's good then. Better masters. Okay. Time to search the house, maybe. I don't know what we're doing here. Is that it? Do we not have to go in the house? We took care of them? Alright, I guess we'll go back to Dirtwater. You encounter a family of scared settlers trying to pack the wagon to head back east out of Dirtwater. They were having a hard time getting everyone situated. Ooh, I have enough mysticality to help the pack. Use your advanced spatial skills. You nestle everything into the wagon with space to spare. Now they won't have to leave their children behind. What the heck? 10 XP! Moxie level 4. Woo! Thank you, Wombat. Everybody drink water.
Hello there.
Hi, Mike. How are you? Look, I got a crazy horse. We named him Steve Rogers. By chance. Because my name is Tiger Rogers. And that horse's name is Steve. So, you know. So what are we doing? Let's go talk to the, oh, Jesus, town is busy. Talk to this here person. Give her what's left of the Desert House gang. Well, this is certainly a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang was this? The House on the Desert gang. I'll take your word for it. Good job. 500 mate and 30 XP. Glamour level 4. Yeehaw! Thanks a bundle. Ooh, a new one's here. Another wanted poster. The Potemkin gang for unlicensed civil. Oh, thank you. For unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. What type is gang hideout? They don't have a reward. Strippy hat, cavern, canyon. Okay. Wee. Yeah, this game is really fun so far. It's very silly. Not sure what's happening sometimes. One of the big things apparently we're doing is we're fighting a necromancer at some point. Alright, let me send a letter back home. I like to send a postcard. Alright, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Nice. Prepaid. Alright, let's go... take out another bandit, I guess. Should we go to the Dave Yard? So funny. I guess let's go to the Dave Yard. At the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow, a hell calf, really. It starts at a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, and then starts grazing. A honk. Hornswogglin 2. Oh. The hell calf beats you up and jumps up and down on you for a while before running away. You get so angry about losing the fight, you pass out. No! I got too angry! Wake up the next morning in your bed. Doc Alice must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry, though, and sober. Alright. Time to get some drinks, and then let's go out again. Hi, Lloyd. Shot of bourbon. Coming right up. See you later. Alright. Let's drink some bourbon. Dirtwater bourbon. Maximum HP. Oh, for the rest of the day. It's a famous... See, now I can have 2 alcoholic drinks before I pass out. It's famous mostly for having visible chunks of dirt in it. Gosh. I'll drink it. You drink the bourbon trying to strain as much of the dirt as possible out through your teeth. As you do so, you don't do a very good job of it. They're a little too good at describing things, I feel. Sometimes. You may also throw a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as a habitat of southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to try to fight if you thrust one upon one. Thrust one upon it! I fight snakes. Shoot! Ow. Nice. The snake back at the ground, though, in a slightly different sentence. 10 XP! Muscles level 3. You got an item, snake venom bladder. You skin it with your trusty knife. You get an item, cool snake skin. You collect 2 venom. Nice. I like snakes. Snakes are pretty sweet. Oh gosh, what's happening here? Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Dave B. Alright. Just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. Brown boots. Amazing. Let's see if we can put them on, huh? Are brown boots better than black boots? Is the question. No, they're not. We can sell. Rain's like pretty restless. Put him down for good. Get a jump on him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Victory! Woo! 10 XP. Yeehaw. Grit level 3 and a skeleton bone. Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes down her little notebook. Oh yeah, this is good for Alice. Because she's trying to figure out about this whole... Went down in a theater. David C. Dave C. This tray has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading Dave was here. Is it this Dave? Dave J. Oh, wait, did everyone? Oh, they're all called Dave. What in the world? Put him down for good. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Dave guy. Gumption level 3, skeleton bone. Alrighty. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in 36 years. Ooh, left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch. Vienna blood sausages and a thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. David G. Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky couldn't save a fella from like 40 angry bears. Alright. Bam. Is Alice leveling up at all? What the world is that guy doing? Never spooky. A smart looking skeleton. Well, not smart enough for this. Take that. Woohoo! Skull chips. Your life's David D. The truth was out there, it killed him. Murdered by a different fellow named David G. What? Oh, there was 2 Dave G's. Man. That isn't moving for a change. Find just boring broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. A skull with a weird tag on it, alright. Oh gosh. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Ooh. Okay, let's open one. Get the jump on him. It's... Oh, you're so right, Mike. I forgot it was called a Dave Yard. No wonder they called it Dave Yard. They just bury all their Daves there? That's really funny. Alright, let's open up a whole bunch of them. We can take them. They got nothing on me. I'm so strong and powerful. Oh gosh. Okay, that guy's gotta go. Spooky. I mean, I don't see a reason to like use a knife instead of a sword or a knife instead of a gun when the gun like does so much better damage. Like, I don't see the downside of just using my gun every time. There he goes. Woo! 3 up and 3 down. It's a thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. I don't even understand that. Mysticality level 3, skeleton bone, skull chip, gold tooth. Alice picks a bone and examines it carefully. Her eyes light up. Eventually, she's had an epiphany of some sort. Alice has become stronger. Way to go! Can I find more of them? This is just a endless... Ooh. Graveyard tomb. It's a big old stone sarcophagus. Ooh. There's a pile of mostly burnt rags that maybe used to be a person. It got an item gore splattered scroll, great. Human ashes and a robe receipt. How fun. I want to fight again. Let me just use this to level up. Fight this guy first. 5 damage. Oh, nice, Alice. That's good stuff. Oh, man. Alright, Jax, thanks for the lurk. Hope you have a good one. Amazing. We're such a good team! Level 30! 30 XP! Holy crap! Hornswoggle level 2. Okay, so if I run into that cow again, then maybe I can hornswoggle it. Skeleton bone, handful of loose teeth. Alright, we'll go then, I guess. I mean, we could just stay here and keep doing that, but I don't think there's a reason to. Don't like this, don't like a bit of this. Well, if we're gonna hunt down the necromancer, it looks like a good place to start. Watch out for those pile of bones. I can just tell looking at them, they're ready to jump up and fight. I think we'll do next. Well, if you're looking, oh, right, that's right, okay. Let's go. I guess we'll go here. Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring would definitely be a good use of your time. Shaggy Dog Cave. Oh, it's way far out. Alright, I guess we'll go there. What? There's an old mission not far from here. It might let you check out their catacombs if you ask nice. Ooh, sounds cool. I suppose. Am I forgetting about anything? Thanks for reminding. Alright, so I guess when she's like doing that, she means that she wants to talk to us. Alright, good to know. Alright. Dog, what was it called? There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Ah. Ooh, salmon. That sounds so good, Jax. I've had salmon forever. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Alright. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Colt Jr. In the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Okay, this guy is really... Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick. A large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques, and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt fur. This... very interesting. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer except Sai, who was satisfied with water. This is all so interesting. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. I want to know what was in that box. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt fur and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Sai, after drawing of lots, to share. Oh my goodness, this is so long. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water from the trip, as well as a replacement butt fur, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. Really? Reasons of length, you say? However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture. which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. That's interesting, considering you lost a dog and a horse earlier. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by two identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given there were two of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. Okay. Does this just keep going? One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt fur, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. Alright, come on. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he'd saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Finally! Come on! Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light sources with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. Aha. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Dude, this guy's like the fastest freaking... What did they do? They like... The writer, it's not even writing, it's... I've forgotten the word. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Sai, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Sai's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled it a traditional styled inscripting. Yes, thank you, Garden. It's very fast in scripting. Struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. joyous at our triumph. We loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Blackwright. Sat. Wow. Actually, no, we can... Alright, well, yay, we did it. Actually, okay. I am tempted. What about the horse riding the dog riding the horse? I need to know how that ended. It said this would be well worth my journey. I feel like it was not. Adobe, like Adobe Flash, it's clay. It's pronounced the same as the software though, right? Okay, I guess that was just a waste of time. Alright, we're going back to Cavern Canyon. Jeez. You're riding towards your destination, a flash of color catches your eye. You parallel park your horse and stop to investigate the source. It's one of the cacti with rainbow-colored buttons. I don't have any foraging. Danger spider. This cave has been boarded up. Back out the way we came. What? How do we go back out the way we came? Oh, thank goodness. Go this way. Those boards aren't... can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. Danger spider. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tagged to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even signed, so you hardly be expected to take it seriously. Well, I mean... Oh, we're back over here again. Where those guys are. I mean, I think we can take a giant spider. Tunnel behind the opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. Oh. Should we... Well, we can't close the door anymore. That's a little concerning. Medicine. Oh, a bottle of laudanum. And a army field trauma kit. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. You leave right now before that spider eats you. Hello. You must have a death wish standing this close up thing. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything. It's got cool eyes though. A coffee cactus? What the heck? Hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. Oh. Looks like my job has been done for me. Danger kitchen, danger bar. Am I doing something with these guys? Gang has been prepped for spider consumption. I guess I'll arrest them. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except for one, which Alice carries in her medicine bag. He was smaller than he looked, and head back to Turwater Jail. Durbin! Is that the stripy hat gang? What happened to him? Better run in with a giant spider? Giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the word is for results rather than explanations. 1,000 meat and 30 XP! Level up Snake Whip level 2! Groovy. Oh. They're probably fine. Oh, hello. I kind of want to go back in there and look around. Let's see. Let's go back. Encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Pour over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and normally interesting to you. Modern Snake Oiler 154! Nice. Let's see. Oh man, my inventory is full. Do I need to actually get rid of stuff now? Read it. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot someone 3 times instead of just 1? Give Fanhammer a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. Ooh, that one sounds good. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine and combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concussion that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine and skill that lets you recover HP in combat. I mean, I'm kind of one of those people who just... Probably, I could buy another horse with that, but then what would I do with Steve, though? Can't ride 2 horses at once, so... I will do Fanhammer because I'm the type of person, like when I play Pokemon, I only get the things that like actually do damage. Like I don't really care about the other stats that much. This seems like it's really good. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're able to prevent it from being destroyed. Oh, okay. That way you're going back in there. Oh, okay, fine. Let's see. Oh. This poor chef is chained to the wall, his eyes wide in his approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Let me get back to you on that one. Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He throws his hand at yours, chicks figured it. I'm Doug. Tiger. How you do, Doug? Kenny Rogers one. Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for these stripy-hatted idiots. That sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long. Oh, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You promise not to steal my idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Okay then, it's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary, I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage, but it's sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of pig, ground up so finely you can't identify them anymore. Okay. And it's severed in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part, the name? You ready to hear the name? Sure. Call it the hot dog. What do you think? How about the hot tiger instead? Sounds great. Thanks. Not that this even matters. Even if I did get out of this chain, there's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. Why do you think they're so good if you don't even like them? You can set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant, you're a genius, Tiger. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, here's an idea. What if I add a mint to the sausage mixture? You help him break his chain, and he leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. That's that then. Alright, I guess we'll get some hot dogs later on. The bar. Looks like this place needs a new bartender. There's a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe he killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. These bottles are empty. Maybe that's why there's in the dug yard. Ooh. Cheap whiskey, cheap tequila, and cheap wine. There we go. Alright, I think this place has been thoroughly looted. Alright, where are we going? Fort Cowardice, sure. Oh, there's that up there, okay. A skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motioning way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be a skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. Fight that old has-been. Trick it and take its hat. Ooh. Oh, now this won't do at all. Your posture is terrible. You look like you died of scoliosis. Skeleton stands still, puzzled as you move around behind it and grab its shoulder. Come on now, shoulders back, spine straight. That's a little better, but geez, look at the curve of that neck. Hold on still for a second. With a sharp twist, you pop the skull right off, take its hat, and toss the skull away. The rest of the body scampers off to try to find it. Woo! Cowboy chef's hat. Oh, just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, you make a cannonade. Oh, we can just walk through. Fort Cowardice. Okay, Jax. Take you. Have a good day at work. You climb up the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Oh, my binoculars. K Ridge Mine. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Cape Fort Cowardice beautiful. Sure. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, that's... Yeah, the mishap definitely got someone fired. Ooh. Usually so... Demi Carven... Oh, it does go down. Okay, I can have, like, unlimited stuff, I guess. Cool. Oh, look at that. I got some... consumables, gear... other stuff. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, Jax. It's all good. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the back of one drawer. You're incredibly boring. No, really. I want the details. Fine, you read one. Walter Reed, clerk, pay grade C2B. Okay. Missed days 25, accrued sick days 15. Satisfied? Another! Lieutenant Rebecca LeBlanc, Pyrotechnics Division, pay grade 0 to 4. Will type AB negative, good conduct medal. Another! Clark Stern, clerk, pay grade, missed days 8, accrued 6 days 88. Becky Smith, secretary, accrued 6 days is 0. Major Ezra Wolf 2, but Beanslinger Division, killed in action. Wounded in action. Patricia, okay. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What's wrong with you? No, you're all good, Jax. I would let you know if there was anything. Don't you worry. You're all good. Let's see. Okay. This was once a receptionist, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be free trip to the dump. Ooh, lockpicking. In general, this is the door. More specifically, this is the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Okay. Cupboard is bare. It's also not really covered. Looks like there's still some good mess left. Military grade whiskey, and a hardtack. Yo! Bulch. Blech. Stove beyond cleaning. Ooh, spice rack. Shaker of saltpeter. Yo, yeah, there was someone looking for saltpeter, and we finally found it. Alright, cool. You hear the sound of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Alright, is there supposed to be goblins here? I forget exactly what we were supposed to go here, I'm gonna be honest. This coat is soaked with blood. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Wait, what is this? Looks like it might be important. Marching orders. There's a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Great. Unlooted medical supplies. Render them looted. Army field trauma kit and military grade whiskey. Ooh. Safe cracking. I don't have safe cracking skill. Sign says toilet and goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely the toilet is used as tent as a toilet. The tent is a toilet. No way you're gonna go in there. I suppose that's fair. Let's see. What did I... Marching orders. This is a set of army marching orders from before all the army marching orders were marched back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you darnable cowards. Order directing a rifle division to Fort Aldead, far in the north of Dirtwater. You discover a new modification, Fort Aldead. Treacherous territory up there. A fella ought to be very careful. Should I take out those goblins? Probably. Going guns blazing. Got the jump on them. Alright, 23. Mocious. Shoot. Oh geez, they're shooting! They're shooting Alice! Holy crap! No! Oh my goodness. Oh, I have this. Oh, it takes 3 action points? I mean, might as well. Heal yourself, Alice. Drink some whiskey. Ow! Shoot him dead. Oh man. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Skilled Mysticality level 4. Unlock the blocker. I guess that makes it just a footer. Incendiary bullet and a full canteen. Oh, they're lock picking. Silver bullet and a full canteen. Oh gosh, why are they giving me silver bullets? Alright, we gotta come back here when we can pick locks and safes and stuff. Let's see. We can just keep going up, I guess. Oh, railway camp. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and fight a meteor. Oh. 707 meat came from the meteor. Oh my, it's a meteor. I see. That's a lot of meat. That's meteor, yeah. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. Mommy, why isn't the train moving? I'll get there when we get there. I should never be put in charge of a switch. Too busy playing with the watch to get any work done. Yeah, it's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? Bought it from this gal that runs a store down south of here. Name of Button Willow mix something. What's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. Button Willow McKittrick store. That actually better than I thought they would be, but still not perfect. Oh. Still mention it. I won't mention it. Ooh, you had a giant blizzard on Sunday? Yipes. Hopefully it's melted some since then. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered looking man with tiny glasses. Howdy there, well, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not? He smiles. Well, then I'd say that paper-bagged idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alrighty then, thanks. I see. Hi, you in charge? I was wondering if there was something I could do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the butt you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. Do I get the hat? I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down. Well, I suppose you can't do any worse than the last clown. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there ain't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute it around if even we had the mountain it'd take. Months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little vermins. I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up in Gustavson Gulch. It's a real tough, rough place. I want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any of you can lay your hands on and be fine as long as there's enough of it. Is there like a place where they're keeping track of my like missions? I feel like that should be something. Ooh. You got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. Can communicate with goblins. Listen enough to order beer, which is nice. You broke the record on how much snow you've ever gotten in a blizzard. Holy crap. That's crazy. I'm having a hard time keeping track of all these things that people want from me. Alright, I guess we'll go. I said we shouldn't go to Griff's and Gulch until later, so maybe we'll head back down that way and get it. K Ridge. You know, there's a campsite off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Discover new map location. Destroyed campsite. Sure. Oh. Hamlet seems to have taken a lot of abuse recently. This campsite's most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Potted meat. Alright. Campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. More thorough inspection reveals dusty boot prints. On the tattered canvas, cows don't typically wear boots. Oh, yeah. Yikes, do you think that maybe used to be a person? Diagnosis, doc? Cause of death, hit by a freight train. You know, tracks, I see your cow tracks, though. Could have been cows, I suppose. There's a leg missing, though. Cows aren't meat eaters. Well, neither are trains. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Alright, I guess we will. Since you had reason to believe these tracks might be fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Oh, go the opposite way. Hashtag blame the cows. Oh yeah. You head the opposite direction for about half a mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. They're dressed weirdly in brightly colored baggy clothes and white face paint. As you get closer, you realize they're dressed up as rodeo clowns. Gross. Why would they do that? There doesn't seem to be a rodeo happening anywhere near here. I shall approach the camp. The rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes doot doot doodaloo doot 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 doot. He blasts hardly but keeps playing. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile. Howdy. What are you guys doing out here? The clowns exchange glances. Camping? You can tell about the campfire. What I mean is, there's no rodeo or circus around here, so why are you guys in rodeo clown outfits? Out of that, our circus is up north. We're on break. We decided to take in the sights. What circus? I hear anything about a circus in the area? Oh, you wouldn't have. It's just a little traveling show. You aren't missing anything. What's it called, though? The clown hesitates and shrugs. It's called Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Slideshow. Perfectly normal. He knows that you. Accuracy. What's it called that? Accuracy. How far north is it? Oh, it's pretty far. Too far for you to worry about. No, really. How far? It's up near Goblin Gulch. Wow, it is really far up. Right, exactly. Too far. You walked away from there? We make a really long breaks. We have a good union. Well, look, I'm not stupid. Look, I might have literally fallen off a turnip truck recently, but that doesn't mean I'm stupid. What are you guys doing here, really? The harmonica player stops playing, and the clown's eyes grow very cold. His friendly grin turns into a snarl. We're traveling tutors, giving lessons and minding your own friggin' business. Would you like a free sample? Bring it on, you pasty-faced goons! Oh, jeez. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, gosh, they have a lot of health. Knife clown, you get double shot. They're pretty rough. I don't like the damage they do. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, there we go. Okay, garden. You slowly regain consciousness and discover that, well, that you're still alive barely. The clowns tied you spread eagle to stakes and left you to die in a hot summer sun, but fortunately the stakes were not very long or high and you wiggle loose pretty quickly. By the time you make it back to the campsite, though, they've long since vacated the premises. Great, as if cows weren't bad enough, there's a pack of demonic clowns running around loose. Well, darn. Alright, well, I'm madder than a hornet. And I'm... Well, okay. Alright, we'll just go back here. We need to level up, apparently. You hear a dry cough behind you and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering old tuxedo and silk top hat shuffling towards you, gesturing angrily with his walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to his lap was gilded, as are all his teeth. Guess he was trying to take off with them. Smooth some free loot. Good afternoon, sir. I must say I did not expect to meet such an esteemed gentleman in such a low-class environment. Have you perhaps lost your way? Please allow me to direct you back to civilized land. The skeleton listens carefully as you make up some directions to a random patch of nowhere, then generously tips you an entire one meat. You accept it graciously since he hasn't noticed you snagging the gold lily off his lapel when you had your hand on his shoulder. Gold lily! 10 XP! Moxie level 6. Sweet. Alright. Do we have a better hat? This one's 2 spell damage. We don't have any spell damage, though. Boom, boom, boom. Man, we got a lot of meat. There's a row of lockers here. It must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellows who used to work at this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo, and the third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. locker contains one of the mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Ellsbury helmet. Wait, can we open it? Discover the door reveals. Open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. The guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him in his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk shoved me in a locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yelled the skeleton, confirming both your inside and his vengeful murderous intent. Poor guy. Jeez, that sounds like a horrible death. Alright, we'll put him out of his misery. Oh gosh. Bang, bang, bang! Bang! Ow. Bang! Bang! Ow. Bang! Woo! Skeleton bone, blah blah blah. Alright. Unidentified meat nugget. Oh wait, what's this? Exposed meat vein? Oh my goodness. Well, this just opens to a 30-foot shaft. You're gonna need a rope or something. Alright. Back to this game is too weird sometimes. Alright, we need to come back here with a rope, I guess. Find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. Its charter on the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. Mark the address on your map. Dynamite Dan's discount dynamite dare house. Okay, oh, we do need dynamite, so we could steal it from goblins. Or we could buy it, I guess. Oh, look at that. Pew pew pew! Pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Sapling relic case with a spot for a skull. A pelvis and a finger bone. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! What's wrong, sister? They came back, they just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics, the saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Oh, well, I guess that's kind of fair. Wow, I don't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? Got tied up by rodeo clown, spread eagle, and fought a skeleton covered in shaving cream in a meat mine. I never thought this game was strange. Yeah. To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Tiger. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the rule and she keeps tucked in her sleep. No, they do not. Okay, sorry, what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs. All skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Like 78 centimeters of snow. Holy crap, Jax. Be careful out there. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, isn't it like super blasphemous? That's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out? Oh dear, the cardinal's gonna want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead. Do what you must, I suppose. Alright, time to take out some dead saints. Oh, hello. Good luck down there. Okay. This coven looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. It's empty, curious. Curiously balanced pyramid of skulls are all riled up and twitching. Hey, sure, there's a lot of them and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. I can take it. Yeah, they're not too bad. Kind of. Okay, this one's the toughest one. That's not the one I was clicking. Ah! 9 spooky! Ah! Too much spooky! Oh, that's okay. Maybe this was a bad idea. I think. That's oh no. Oh, now I'm too angry. Oh, but I can only handle 2 angry. Okay, you know what? Let's not kick over this skeleton head. Skeleton has a gold tooth. Gold tooth, skull switching, there would be no way of switching would be in a ring. Look under it. Ooh, a souvenir spoon. The skull's whispering to you. It doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. Little serial number written below it. Oh, hey, this is where the skull you found goes to. Woo! Deadeye level 3, baby! A pile of skulls have been cemented together for some reason. Oh, a pickaxe. Alrighty then. We can take this guy. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, wow. Woohoo! Skeleton bone. Alice studies the remains of the antidote. Her eyes light up. Eventually, she's had an epiphany of stuff. Alice becomes stronger. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. Oh, hey. This way to Paliso de Santo. Let me see. I think I leveled up my... What did I level up? My Deadeye, right? So I have more pistol damage. Nice. Okay, let's fight that one skeleton head that's moving around. Oh yeah, now I like do 20 damage. I'm gonna do this just to see, like, ooh, 7 damage, and also will bone saw will instantly destroy a skeleton. You. Oh, perfect, Alice. Amazing. Woo. All right, maybe we'll come back for that skeleton head. Let's see. It's a plaque. Here lies Saint Beethus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was too heavy, so it kind of just flopped around a bunch. They had to enter him in the big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. Oh my god, why is there this? Okay, so this is the necromancy thing we were talking about. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. What? The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. What the heck? Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucracy issue, so they weren't able to unbeautify him. Aw, Jax. Man. Submission Catacombs 1. Jeez, I really know how to build heavy stone sarcophagus. Back in the day. Ooh, I have 10 muscles. I'm so powerful. You gruntins trying to force the heavy stone sarcophagus to open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let sleeping giant skeletons lie. I guess. Go fight some other ones. The saint appears to be resting in pieces. Reassemble it. Mysticality. Okay, pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Fight them. Nope, at the very last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like you accomplished it was making them very angry. Rats. Oh, gosh. Go get the jump on them! Okay, so... what's more useful? Taking 5 damage from each of these enemies, or instantly destroying one of them. I feel like 5 damage, maybe. Maybe not. Just gonna do that. Woo. Ow. Ow. Okay, Jax. Be safe. Why is this guy still standing? Shoot the head, maybe? I'll just do this. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Ow! Shoot it. Surely with the head gone. Oh, damage. Oh, she does 20 health now. That's amazing. Ow. Ow. Man. Just lost like pretty much all of that. Okay. Just keep this going. As long as they can't damage me as much as Alice can heal me, then technically I'll be fine. Why is this guy not doing anything? It's really funny. I still have a bit, so I think I'm gonna... How do I? There we go. Oh, I see. He's protected. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Took a little bit of a risk, but yeah, I think it's good. Shoot. There we go. Woo. Take that, Saint. Santa Cortada's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. Santa Cortada's skull and Santa Cortada's ring. Hooray! Glamour level 5. It makes you feel you can be in multiple places at once. Ooh, that's better than this, maybe? Yeah, I think this is better. Also, it's not a nasty ring, so... The skull has had a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of Santa Cruz Skeleton. Okay. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the days. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Whoa. What the? He's got a friend? Who's this guy? Can I, like... No, I don't want to shoot Alice. Alright. Saw him down! Ow. What the? Sleaze? Okay. Oh, nice. To our tiger in front of them and Bishop can only attack diagonally. Oh, I should have just used the bone saw on that guy. Oh well, I can shoot him now. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. I can take any skeleton on. Woohoo! Muscles level up level 5 and Pope's pelvis and a fake Pope hat. And Alice has become stronger! Yo, I am Pope, seriously. Can we put on a Pope hat? Armor and Moxie. Oh yeah. Yo. Do we have to take out this guy? I feel like we do, even though he's sleeping. Holy crap, he is big. Oh, seriously, Jax? What the heck? Oh no. Are you gonna be able to get to work in time? That's actually crazy. 9 damage. Just do it. Okay. Yipes. St. Beefus's finger and St. Beefus's thigh. I want to be the Pope. I have no clue what the Pope does, but I think it would be funny to call myself the Pope and wear a big stupid hat. The hat's pretty sick. I'm also not entirely sure what the Pope does. Yeah, I guess so. Jeez. What the heck was that about? Okay, we still don't have a pickaxe. Do you think we're good enough to fight this, guys? Surely. We still have 2 anger, though. If we die again, let's talk to these guys. La la. Pope pelvis. You pop the Pope pelvis back and it's Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary is pleased as a punch. You return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. You've discovered all the relics! Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but these boots look like they might fit you. Silken nun boots. Cool, thanks. Maximum AP and Moxie. Ooh, perfect. These do give way better. No. Yeah, these are good. Look at that. The bus would have gotten me to work just earlier than I needed to be, but it wasn't like my only chance to go. Okay, that's good. Whew. Yeah, thank goodness you thought ahead on that one. But yeah, that sucks. Now you gotta just wait outside. Alright, I guess we're done here then. Technically. I was sad. I saw the city of signs and I got religion I need right here in this flask. Mr. Smee at the railroad said they admired clear packs for the track. What about all that TNT back in your hat? Nothing doing. That's mine. Gustav Gulch. Okay. Okay, Steve. Where are we going? Let's go to the... Ooh, should we... Potemkin gang? Sure. You smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging towards you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even a skeleton will want to get away from there. I guess I'll fight this horrible thing. Bam, bam, bam! Wow. Also, not like hard to see. I have a bright orange sweater in the broad daylight. Yeah, that definitely... You're at level 4. Skeleton bone, handful of loose teeth, skull chips. Nice. Oh, wow, this is like a whole town. No entry. What? No entry into the bar? What the heck kind of real... Wait a second. Real jail, non-fake horse sales, genuine TNT and sandwiches, town hall for an actual town. Oh, I got perked mostly scabs. Ow! You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body is built of an entire extra set of skin capillaries just deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Maximum HP 5. What the heck? Okay, I have a feeling these are... Don't go in there! That house is haunted! And it runs over to stop you. I feel like these are all fake buildings. That house is on vacation right now. Visiting hours are over. What, I'm not allowed to go in any of these places? Genuine TNT and sandwiches. I shall play this as a condemned on maybe going in and runs to stop you. What the heck is happening here? You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Ah! Oh. What the heck? going on back here? It's fake town. This is the back of the jail. Turns out it's just flat plywood like a theatrical set. Those ropes that are holding this thing up don't look very strong. You probably knock it over pretty easily. You probably hold off on that until just the right moment. Alright. This doesn't seem safe at all. Yeah, what exactly am I supposed to do here? Oh no. Welcome back. Hope you're doing okay, standing outside, waiting for the next bus. Okay, is there anything for me to do right now besides... That looks a trap. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. You look near the bar? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. Yeah, that's super cool. And you have two sweaters. Nice. Okay, good. I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the jail? Ah, good idea. I'll look there. I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the hustlers? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the sandwich shop? Oh, I can make him go behind the jail and then drop it on him. I see. Did you look near the town hall? Okay, yeah. So I gotta make him look near the jail. And then I drop it on him, I guess. Yay, I'm excited for tomorrow too, Jax. Yeah. Do I have to wait until they're all next to the jail? Because I tried to... Okay, alright, let's see. So one of the guys is looking for his belt buckle. I guess I get him all in one go. Okay, so this guy... Go to the jail. This guy's running to stop me. And she's afraid of me. So, okay, so they're all standing next to the jail now. Behind the jail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when for me we're starting. So that should be like 11 a.m. for you. Is that too early? Since I just cut the ropes. That's fine. Goes over on the real bandits. It works. If we don't have to do that early, I just have to go at like 9. I just have a thing at 9 p.m. my time. So we could do later and then just not go as long. Take him to jail. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them in jail. Alright, Jax, if that's fine with you. Say, that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get them? Push a jail over on them. What? Never mind. 1,000 meat and 45 XP and gumption level 4, all in a day's work. Oh man, oh, we were filling up this whole gang area, huh? This whole area gonna be filled. Ooh, there's more. Fifth wanted poster. Wanted the Gherkin brothers for kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims and attempting to sale of human flesh for consumption. Ugh. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Ugh. Can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. They wouldn't be kosher. Would you like to investigate? Yes. Schedule's just wonky this week. Plus the storm kind of came late. Otherwise you would have done Monday. Oh yeah. No worries. No worries. Abandoned pickle factory. Interesting. Very interesting. Here, I'll buy some flowers from you. Sweet smell of flowers. I got so much meat. Here, I'll go to the store, I guess. Came upon a wrecked and abandoned stagecoach lying at the side of the trail, surrounded by a large clawed footprint in the dust. It looks like Gila monster tracks. Lots of them. You can't tell if the coach was attacked by Gila monsters or they scavenged it after the fact, but they certainly seem interested in whatever it was carrying, which is strange because a weather-beaten sign on the side of the coach says Bookmobile. The doors have been torn off the hinges and the coach is empty apart from a single book lying in the dust. You pick up the book and wonder why the guild monsters would have left just this one behind. Walking stupid. I'm usually a pretty flexible person. I'll make sure to set enough alarms here ready. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'll be on standby. You're all good. I also will be getting up early here than usual, I think. Well, not that much early, but... Let's see. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlike stupid walking as an option? Get this book from cover to cover, learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 3 times while trying to pick it up. Oh gosh, what have I done to myself? What is this? When you're a child, you wanted to walk so badly, you finally have. Interesting. Am I... Oh! What? Am I just gonna be like this the whole game? That's amazing! This is the best thing so far. That's saying a lot. Look at me go! Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Plus, that's the time I used to stream a lot, so I would do it anyway, so it works. Nice. Okay. I'm glad. Alright. Oh gosh. I can't take this game anymore. I wasn't already taking it seriously, but now it's lost all seriousness. Any seriousness it might have had. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures with the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, a bar of soap! I needed this! Can of oil? I feel like anything that might become useful later. I might want to get some more binoculars. Oh, hammer! Oh, a pickaxe! We need pickaxes. 900. Needles? Sure. Locks and how to pick them. Oh, perfect. Yes. Money. Hammer seems useful. This also seems useful. Good thing I have so much money. I'm spending it all every time. New snake oiling skill. Oh my goodness. Hammer. And that's all our money. All right, we'll be back. I'll be back. Let's see. Lock picking. Woohoo! After generating and donating to the local orphanage, soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Yeah, it's a very silly, goofy game. I love it so much. I'm having a great time. Alright. Because it's like, the padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. What? Alright, where are we going? Dynamite Dan's. Let's go to Fort Alded, I think. Oh, Humming Cave. Investigate it. Interesting. Oh, those rocks are weirdly organized. Just very seriously investigate things. Oh my goodness, like this stupidest thing. A struggle it is! Another snake fight. Pow pow pow! Pow pow! Oh man, it's still 1 HP left. What the? It strikes lightning? What was that? Electrified snake! And what just hit me with lightning? Wow, the Moxie level 7 snake spleen, electric snake skin. Oh yeah, didn't we actually get, we also got, yeah, we got this. We need to do this to get another thing. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit, medicine, muscle, increases your speed. Reduces a target's moxie. I don't even know what speed is, really. I guess we'll learn strong medicine. Alright. My goodness. Well, what is that thing? What the? What in the world? Wait, where are we? I like to plan ahead so I know when I'll take the bus and get my stuff ready depending on the place you go to. Yeah, I do that too. This looks dangerous. Yeah, what the heck? Monolith. Weird device. A strange stone arrow. Oh, is that it? It's like a huge cave in at some point. Oh my goodness. Oh, these guys had way too much fun playing this game. Can I not go? Oh, that's where the snake was. Muscle 10! Heave ho! Oh, I could have done that and not had to fight the snake. Bizarre ruin. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna go back to Fort All Dead now. Strange stone arrow you found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling of its own accord. Practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. The professor's house. Alright. You're supposed to prepare last minute, and I tend to leave at home many things I need. Yeah, I do the exact same thing, Jax. I totally understand that. Like, I gotta be like 100% ready to go like half an hour before I have to leave, and then I'll probably leave at least like 10-20 minutes early. The baby machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Ow, dang it. Oh, what the heck? Whoa, they got a freaking toilet? Is it in very good repair? Woohoo! Woohoo! The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. A map annotated with circles and lines. Probably why we get along so well, Jax. Excuse me, my name's Tiger Rogers. What? I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there anything I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much of an expert as anyone alive today. What now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living, as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Aha! As I suspected. This is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology in homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. Tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, and then plugs the strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. Swipe? Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. Not the bleeper gizmo. You know, now that I think about it, you have arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech, but searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Aha, I get you. Right, you're the adventurous some type, so bring me back whatever devices you find. And if I get them up and running, that'll benefit us both. Alright, deal. But, great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these tiny little stone alloy blocks, see? If we can make our own, they'll open up a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as Price's ancient technology goes. Bring me about 500 of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Oh yeah, Alice. It's the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. All right, let's make our way out of here. So now we got that kind of side mission going on. All right, we still haven't made it to the Fort Alda. This is like our third time trying to get here. You spot a hellcalf. Gazing off to this hellcalf, gazing off the side of the trail just as it spots you. Its eyes glow, and two shadow cows split off from it, forming a small frightening herd. Right into their midst. Whoa. Okay, this is our first time, like, really fighting a cow, I guess. 30, 48, 50. Shoot that guy 3 times. Bam, bam, bam. Shoot them all, Alice. Ow. Sounds like a next week problem. Yeah, I need to end soon, you're right. This game is too fun. Ow. No, Alice! Ow! Shoot him dead. Nice. Is a cow not a skeleton-based enemy? I don't think so. I mean, I guess I could have tried, but I'm pretty sure that's... I mean, I guess you could say anything of the skeleton is a skeleton-based enemy, but... Ooh, tainted milk. I don't even want to know. So you saw you reduced the amount of evil in the world. Yay! Extra thick leather. Just another day in the office. Alright, Fort Aldead. We'll explore Fort Aldead and then we'll end, probably. Maybe. Just tainted with evil. There's no flag. Wonder what... Oh. Oh, I didn't get a... I ran out of money. Doesn't seem to notice you. Oh. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a little intense. We have to do something about this immediately. Any ideas? Well, only way I could think of to get rid of all these things all at once would be to poison them somehow. That's not very doctorly. Wait, you never heard of vacation? Vaccination? There we go. Look, would you rather fight an army of skeletons all at once or find a way to slip something into their food supply nice and quiet like? Well, where is their food supply? How do we... Where is it? Oh. Map of the region. Ooh, little model map. Ooh. 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 There's no force in the universe they can get this tarp off the crate. Oh, okay. These crates are just decorative. Not without stench resistance. Oh, look at this. They've been... A cryptic note about ley lines. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Introductory next mix. Last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there because the owner comes and looking for it. Seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry abruptly rubs in the middle of the sentence. Interesting. Pepperoni mold? Okay, what is this world that has meat existing as the ground and stuff? This mass grave was absolutely teeming with those skeleton riflemen. They don't seem interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. There's one wandering the end of the pit nearest you. Iron lung ice. It literally is. What the heck? Let me see. What did I get? Black book, covered book, written in black ink on black. Do I wanna? The grinning skull skill. I don't know if I want that. It's time you start gathering clues about the whole Paramulet and dead situation that's going around these parts. Grab a notebook and paperclip the note to it. Got an item necromancer journal. This is a collection of the clues you've acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home base. Find out about Leylands, you don't really know what they are. You need to find somebody to help you, somebody smart, or someone who knows a lot about magic. Looks like that's everything you got so far. Alright, do we want to go in here and fight these guys? Just shoot them dead. Pow, pow, pow. And then just... So, there you go. Bup, 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 bup. Nice. Old patrol cap, instant grits. Woohoo, Moxie level 8. What? Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Incendiary bullet. All right. Are we going here? Ah, the mess hall. Oh, we can pick lock now. It's needle. Alright, let's see. Ooh, chemical bullet, hard bullet. Alright. Second bullet, canteen. Almost gonna lose teeth. Okay. What's this all? Shelves laden with skeletons, food, army supply. Grilled blood. Curd fish eyes. Mushy grubs of lard, sugared rotten eggs, stewed glands, grilled skin, lye treated hair. Okay, cured blood again. All right. Take the food supply. You sprinkle the waste all over the food. If this works by tomorrow, there should be no more. All right, so we have to come back tomorrow, I guess. What do we got here? They don't see nothing. Alright, I guess we'll go home and sleep and then end stream. That seems like a pretty good... Yay! Ow. How you doing, buddy? You okay, buddy? Pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? Yeah, I just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I didn't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. Gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you give me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. Don't have any with me. Sorry. Huh. Hey, coming up. Remember you reaching 50k a lot? So you're 47k. Dude, that's crazy. That's amazing, Jax. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna probably end here. Unfortunately. You go to sleep, you dream that you're painting a self-portrait in a spooky old house, but then you get in a fist fight with a shadowy figure. You jolt awake in a panic. I went, okay then. Aw, thank you, Jax. You wake up refreshed, restored, and hungry and sober. Let's mosey. Day 3, you get the idea. Alright, I think we'll be ending here, though. This seems like a pretty good space to stop. It's pretty open world, though. Like, it's a pretty cool game, though. I'm excited to see what... Like, there seems like there's a lot of stuff to do here. Lots of cool stuff going on. Yeah, you are. I can't wait for tomorrow, Jax. But yeah, I'll be ending the stream here today because I got some stuff I gotta do. This was fun. We'll be playing this again next week. Stupid. Oh my goodness. I can just watch all the different walking things they have. Yes, Terraria. I'm excited. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. If anyone has to raid. I'm taking suggestions. Since Isaac's still busy with school and stuff. I don't think there's anyone else playing this game. I think it came out a while ago, so. Pancake Warrior 02 doing art. Nice. All right, sounds good. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Jax, have a good day at work. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We're doing Terraria, and then we're doing Evil Within with Oakley tomorrow as well. Big day. All right, you guys. Oh, wait, I gotta click the button first. There we go. All right, have a good one.